Good morning, everyone. Welcome to StataSimplified. At StataSimplified, we try to make learning with Stata easier when it comes to your data analysis requirements. Whether you are a PhD scholar, whether you are a faculty member, whether you are a senior researcher, if you are using Stata, we welcome you to our channel StataSimplified, which has a single objective of making data analysis technique learning with Stata simpler. So let's begin. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will be using Stata 19, which is the latest edition from the makers of the Stata. As you can see here, Stata 19 and MP parallel edition we will be using. And this is Stata's own statement, Stata for statistics and data science. So this is how the Stata interface looks. So we will just see how these tabs are useful, or under which circumstances you may use them, or what are the functionality that exist in each of these tabs. Now, if you see this one, we'll start with the first thing. So this is the logo of the Stata, you can say, or it is the branding of Stata, particularly Stata 19. And then you say the exact version that we are using. It is Stata MP 19 edition. Now this Stata MP is the most advanced form of Stata from Stata, the makers of Stata. So now the next thing is about these tabs. So one by one, if you go to File, if you click on it, right click on it, you get these options like Open Data Subset, Save As, Frame Set, View, Do, File Name, Change Working Directory, Log, Import, Export, Print, Example Datasets, Recent Files, and Exit. So in the File tab, you get all these menus. Now among this import menu is very important for us. We will be frequently using. So if you can see, there are many file types which are given here. So Stata is very versatile in the sense. So you can actually store your data either in Excel, test file, SPSS file, SAS file, JDBC, ODBC, and all sort of extensions. And Stata is compatible with all of them to your data analysis work. So this itself shows the versatility of Stata. And then all other options which you can see here, we will be putting them into use. And during the use cases, you will learn how to use these options and how they are useful for your data analysis work. Next tab here is called Edit function. So if you click on Edit, you get copy table as HTML, copy as picture, then paste, select all, clear results window, find next, table copy options, preferences, and in preferences you get all these options. So while actually working with data, we will try to use these options, and at that time only we'll be able to learn why these options are there in the first place. So in the data tab, you get options for describing data, data editor, create or change data, variable manager, frames manager, data utilities, sort functionalities, combine datasets functionalities, matrices, then ICD codes, and other utilities. Similarly, if you go to graphics, you get the options for all kind of graphs or the important types of graphs, whether it is a two-way graph, whether it is a bar chart, dot chart, pie chart, histogram, contour plot, and or any other kind of graph which we generally use in our day-to-day work or high quality research paper use. You can easily find them under a graphics tab. Similarly, if you go to statistics, which is the fifth tab in the series of tabs that we are discussing, and these tabs are part of Stata 19's interface. Now in statistics, you get all the pre-readied models that we generally are aware of, and you can use them directly from these options, using these options. Now if you see linear models, for instance, you get linear regression, ANOVA, then censored regression, truncated regression, panel data models, spatial autoregressive models. So many things are there. Similarly, each tab will open a plethora of models that Stata provides with an each to use them. Now, during our subsequent tutorials, once we cover up the basics, data is imported, how to use them, what are the benefits of using each model, we will take you through. So that is what the objective of this channel or learning platform, if you say. So in statistics, you get all these functionalities. including the hi-fi Bayesian models. Similarly, if you go to user, you get these three options: data, graphics, and statistics. In window, you get command, results, history, variables, properties, graph, viewer, data editor, do file editor, and variables management. And if you go to help, you get all the user manual in this PDF documentation, then some advice, content, search, STATA command, announcements, resources, training, then what's new, updates, update about license, and about STATA. So in this, you get the information about your license. So these are the basic tabs which you encounter or which you see when you first open your STATA 19 or STATA MP19 interface. Similarly, here you get the option for opening a file, saving, printing, and then your log. Then if you want to view something, and then the options to bring graph window to the front, then do file, then your data editor, and then data browsing option. Then you have your variable manager option, and if you want to see more results, and then finally to break. Now, among all these options, which we will be frequently using, is this data file new do file editor. So what is this? This is a very interesting functionality given by STATA. So what we do here is mainly STATA gives you a clean slate where you can actually systematically write all your codes. So you have two options: either you can simply write here and execute, or what you can do, become a little smarter and become a little systematic and write here. Now these files can be saved. Now the benefits of using a do file editor for writing all your commands, if you are, let's say you are working on a particular project, so you may have to run multiple commands for a single project. So in that case, if you write here and execute, then suppose you want to change something, you may not be able to change that command. So what you have to do is you have to write again. If you're writing here, this panel, if you're using this panel, you have to rewrite every time you need to change some of your codes. But if you are here, so what you can do, you can write here, run the codes, and suppose you want to change a small part. So you can only change that option and run. So this is the run execute command. So in this way actually, we become more systematic. While actually making you go through our tutorials, we will let you know how to use this do file editor in the most convincing or productive manner. Having said that, we once again would like to request you to follow our tutorials regularly. We request you to like, subscribe, and share the tutorial videos that we will be uploading periodically on a regular basis. And we also request you to spread these tutorials by sharing, so that whoever is struggling out there to know data analysis, to do data analysis, to know the intricacies of data analysis using STATA, we can actually help them.